dear Bastian and Veini, and dear everybody watching us later on, hello. Very happy and honored to be with you. My name is Björg. I am from Sidmennt here in Iceland, which is the humanist association in this country. We represent humanism, which is basically just kindness and free thought, and we support science, which is very important these days. Our motto is to be nice to one another. It can get you very far if you really think about it. This is a legal ceremony with all rights, obligations and responsibilities that come with a marriage. This was the formalities. Now let's rewind back for 5 years, where your story starts. You met in the most classical way in a party. In this party, you both shared the same secret. You really didn't want to be there. But you came for your friends as wingmen. Because your friends were interested in starting some romance with each other and brought you along. Tells me you're good friends. Unfortunately, you were unable to make your friends fall in love, but destiny had something else planned, lined up in the sky, and the two wingmen inevitably started talking. Well, actually not talking, since it was Veini who brought the tequilas. That is the greatest icebreaker of all, I must say. And the magic happened. And it happened fast for you, because 6 months later you had moved in together and you absolutely love your mutual lives together. And even though you have a lot of friends and are surrounded by family and loved ones, your favorite time is still when there's just two of you. Because you really like each other's company. Not a day goes by when you don't laugh a lot. You go for a walk in a beautiful nature that surrounds your home back in Germany. You talk a lot, especially you, Veini. And you do a lot of nonsense, especially you, Bastian. Yeah. Whatever that means, being goofy. Yeah. You don't really need much else. Well, maybe your Chihuahua Mino. He's the love of your life so far. You like each other so much that you don't really argue or fight over things. You just walk in the same path. You see the world through the same eyes and walk in the same beat. Both of you are fond of nature. I mean, that's why we're standing here. You like being in touch with nature, the universe and all the animals. And you agree that bad people are the worst. I wholeheartedly agree with that. The fact disliking bad people might be the reason you like Iceland so much, because we have so few people. Actually, a fun fact, we have more sheep than Icelanders on this island. But what also brought you here is the mutual love you share for adventures and new experiences that enrich your horizons and your lives. You two came on a very special trip to Iceland 1.5 years ago. The trip was Veini's Christmas gift, and it's only fair to say that those days you spent here brought you closer than ever. A mix of extreme nature and few people surrounding you suited you guys well. And on that very special night, Bastian was preparing something big, and you had come out to see the Northern Lights amongst with other people. They were just a bit shy, hiding behind the clouds, and the guide started summoning everybody back in the bus, and you asked for like, can we have a few more minutes? Hoping they would show up. Since you had a very important question to ask Veini, we have a saying in Iceland, the most popular one, we use it a lot. It goes like this: Þetta reddast. It means that everything will work out just perfectly. There's no need to stress or worry about things. Everything will figure itself out. And on that very special night, just like that, under the Icelandic sky, the northern lights came out bursting and showed up, and Veini said yes to marrying you. The nature's way of agreeing to your relationship. Þetta reddast. Everything will work out. But just to clarify for everybody watching, they have promised a big party later on.
Yeah.
Am I right about that? Next year, yeah. I asked you separately what you most like about your partner. And we'll start with what Bastian has to say about Veini. What I love most about Veini is her pure and honest heart. She is the dearest person in the world and doesn't deviate an inch from it. She doesn't only make me a better person, but she also makes the world a better place. I love it when she laughs to herself and to pieces and captivates me with her eyes. I love every minute with her. I love every quality about her, now and forever. Ich liebe dich heute, morgen, für immer. Immer.
Beautiful.
And I want to say it in Icelandic. Ég elska þig núna og alla tíð. Very beautiful. And Veini says this about you, Bastian. I never thought I would meet such a great person. Bastian is the most loving and understanding person I know. I love him, his uncomparable humor and his enjoyment of life, which is so incredibly good for me. He takes everyone like they are and me as well. He often understands me before I understand myself. And he sees something positive in everything. He has enriched my life so much. All I need is him and me. Allt sem ég þarf við tvö saman, says Veini. Just a little Icelandic here and there.
What does it mean?
I'm just translating the most beautiful part, so we have it in different languages. The future indeed looks bright and beautiful for you guys, and you've already started laying the grounds. You're building a new house, a future home with Bastian's family in the wonderful German countryside by a beautiful lake where you're very fond of taking walks, surrounded by nature and maybe more family members to come, apart from Mino. He's obviously number one.
Yeah.
But this world we live in, it's indeed an enormous, strange place. The odds of you two being alive at the same time are already slim, let alone found one another as wingmen in that party that included tequila and bonded so well. That is truly amazing. That special bond between you guys, your great spirits, adventurous minds, and love for one another brought you here today to the country that moved you closer than ever last year. You've already been blessed with so many things in life, and I encourage you to remember them and be grateful. Your baby Mino, the time spent together, all the laughter and the joy that surrounds you. I mean, I've been with you for an hour, I can feel it. You have good presence, you're good-spirited people. Your good health, you're mutual interested, like seeing new places, but first and foremost, the love between you guys and your years together, both in the past and in the future. Now it's time for the most important part of the ceremony. So I ask you, Bastian, if you could come.
Yes, of course.
You can come a little bit closer. Now we can dig up the rings. Please, sir. You have them? Yeah. How you put them on, you're going to put them on each other. How you put them on, yeah. It's the last thing you ever do as a couple. Because the next thing you do together, you'll be, husband and wife. So take your time. Take your time and yeah. Yeah, I can, yes, of course.
That is it.
The rings are symbol of your love. They don't have a beginning, they don't have an end, they're endless, and that's also how your love shall be. So they are symbols. Beautiful. Is it okay if I switch to Germany for the most important part?
You can do that.
Yeah, I have it written down.
Oh.
Möchtest du, Bastian Bremmar, Weini, Elin, Anna, Belinda, Friedrich, zu deine Frau nehmen?
Yo.
Yo!
Yo.
And want to go. And möchtest du, Weini, Elin, Anna, Belinda, Friedrich, Bastian Bremmer zu deinem Mann nehmen?
Já.
Yo! Then I am proud to say that you guys are husband and wife. Fyrir gift til hamingju, you may kiss and seal your marriage forever and ever. Yay! Yo! You both said yo!
Yes!
So we're good.
So we're done?
Yeah, we are
Perfect.
done.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yay!
Thank you
Aw, I'll get rid of this. Daginn.
Bara verið að gista.
Já, allir sögðu já. Ó, þannig við erum mega happy.
Ég hjálpar þetta væri bara að vera að skipta. Ég veit ekki hvað það er.
Ég veit það. Þau eru frá Þýskalandi, þetta er svona.